Previously on Shuttles Beyond the Horizon, Kevin's party found a Capel unit at the top of the tower, but Campanella and Simeon attacked them because they wanted the tower's information too, and they summoned a copy of Grendel's Olga. Afterwards, the party learned that Hamilton stole wire from the future in order to fill Farbad's irrigation system. Zekdorm surrounded the party, but Nina used her powers as a saint to help them escape. In Anchorville, Yunkafai quizzed Van's party on what they knew about the Vestiges, and they realized the Vestiges are somehow able to teleport in a way that temporarily erases their existence.
Hello, Mr. Arkride.
My apologies for being so late to the call. But I've been informed that a route of attack into the Grim Garten's 7th domain has been secured. Hey, don't worry about it. Your plates have been real full by the sound of things. I know we never mustn't go into too much detail, but we've been pretty swamped ourselves. So yeah, probably better we make our real-life business a priority anyway. And I appreciate your understanding. That being said, the brunt of the actual work is done with the Crossbell branch's assistance. Well sure, but you've been pulling double duty in there, making tune-ups while also taking part in recaptures. That's no small feat. Anyway, copy that on the 7th domain. Trying to let the pressure get to you, yeah? Thank you. You all take care as well. Things must be hitting the climax over on their end. Wonder where they even are right now, though. Come think of it, that old sword hermit guy said he was heading east.
It's such a pretty night.
We have all kinds of fresh vegetables.
I still can't believe everything that happened back at the hospital.
I'd like to go check what Heiua's doing to hold down the fort. Let's go take a peek.
Right. Let's keep our guard up.
Blanca, don't tell me you. Talk about the catch today. I guess I'll put them up for sale then. Looks like she had quite a catch. She sure seems satisfied. I'd love it if Blanca would take over a shop for me one day, but my daughter seems more interested in fishing than vegetables. I really wish I could give her the attention she deserves. Being a single dad is rough business.
Hey, welcome.
It's just about closing time here. It might seem a little early, but this shopping district has always been a little old-fashioned like that, you know? Sorry to rush you, but if you gotta buy something, please try and make it quick. The signature book is doing well. Same with Golden Requiem. She's so intense about her note-taking. Yeah, I guess this is another way she shows her love for Judith, huh? I think in Daisy's case, half of it is her passion for making sales. It's like there's a big festival in town. How fun for us. I told you you'd go out and play, but he's still here. I'm sure he's just trying to be considerate. Such a kind boy.
Why, hello.
Sunshine Ornament. I was hanging out with Blanca during the day, so I didn't help out much at the store. My grandma's legs and back aren't what they used to be, so I need to do a better job giving her a hand. Yoda's disease may be serious, but he stays cooped up in the hospital all the time. He's going to lose his strength. I've got permission to take him out as long as I stay at his side. Apparently he has a charming little errand to run, so I'm going to do my best to help him. We may have taken a little too long. It's already dark outside. If we don't get back soon, I'm going to get in trouble. We got special permission from Dr. Hussein to go out. I'm so happy. I can finally get Luna a gift. And what to get? Something Luna would really like. Maybe a new plastic model, or maybe something she could use outdoors. I'm not really sure what to buy, but that's what makes it so fun. It's been a long time since I've done something like this. Luna gave me my favorite book series, so I want to get her something in return, but what? I gotta make sure I pick the perfect gift. The long-distance bus from the Free Cities just arrived. It definitely seems like we'll be getting lots of tourists over the next couple of days. Things will get pretty crowded when everyone tries to go home, but we're committed to getting people back safely. It's been a while since I fished last, but I'm already on the roll. This river is as bountiful as ever. My new rod is holding up swimmingly too, so I'm glad I decided to do a bit of travel. But I do wonder, are Kyle and the others already on their way to Longlai? It's their first time traveling so far, I admit. I'm a bit worried, but I hope they have a blast. There's a special radio program scheduled for tomorrow's rocket launch. Our reporters have been writing all over the place, and we still need to put out the extra paper. I'm busy too, but as a member of the Eden News Agency, I've got to do my best. There's a ceremony scheduled at City Hall tomorrow. They asked us to help out, so we'll be sending over food and waitstaff. It's a little awkward considering what happened, but it's not exactly the event's fault. I just want to make sure everything goes well for the people who take part. The man in charge of City Hall came and apologized during the day. After explaining the situation, he even said that they would cover any losses incurred by the hotel. I understand that things are particularly busy right now. If he's willing to go this far, then I have no choice but to accept his offer. He may not stand out, but I could tell he was a good person.
Can I help you?
Azure Hour earrings. Wait, I haven't eaten this one yet? Soy chocolate. Weird. Thanks for coming with me tonight, but you're sure you're okay not spending more time with your younger brother or child friend? Yes, I'm sure. We tried plenty already, and now that I know they're doing well, I know we'll see them again soon. And besides, I'm sure Jess and Raymond have lots to talk about. I see. You really trust and care about them, don't you? That's part of what makes you such a lovely woman. Hashim. She really is wonderful. I find myself relying on her support too. Now I know I have to tell her how I feel, for her sake too. I have a feeling, but I guess he really does feel that way about me. But seeing Jess again today, I realized I still haven't gotten over it. Still, he's moving on with his life. What if this is a turning point for me? Tomorrow's a big rocket launch, so I've been asked to help with the broadcasting vehicles. If I remember correctly, they'll be broadcasting in 2. Wait, they want to broadcast to the receptionist hall in City Hall? That's the first I'm hearing about this. Whew, tomorrow's gonna be a real doozy.
Need any maintenance?
Oh.
I'm your gal.
That's a lot of new gifts, and we also have new weapons. And I found the moon. It's almost a full one, too. I'm so glad I got to give Yo his present. He's got this really rough heart disease, see? And apparently the surgery he needs isn't successful very often, but it's just... You know what? I'm sure he'll be fine. I know he'll get better. Yo's been my best friend ever since I was really little. And we're gonna play together a whole bunch once he gets better.
Official announcements have stated
City's really heating up. There's a lot more travelers around here that I don't recognize. Honestly, I never thought it'd get this busy. I'm gonna have to hustle to get enough delicious skewers and drinks ready.
Now let's get back to the music.
What'll it be?
Pork rib skewers. Same thing, but 40 more health. Come on, man. Something new with the Garten? Huh? But there would have been more cutscenes or something. There are some conversations. Sigh. Ha. Sure is a lot of sighing I hear. Hey, you kids got something on your mind? Remember, your friendly neighborhood priest is always ready to lend an ear. Sorry, but I ain't looking for pens right now, old man, especially not from a quack like you. Freaking me off on this one. But that's you, I guess. Look, let me just say this, then. Whether or not you're capable of overcoming the obstacles ahead of you is going to be up to you and you alone. You saw right through us, huh? Now, that's advice for us or yourself. After all, you may have that little team of yours in Farbad, but it looks to me like you're still trying to shoulder everything all by your lonesome. Now I see why you're one of Arkride's assistants. If it's that obvious, maybe it's time I got my act together. Not much time left after all. Man, I was gonna offer some of my sage wisdom to the youngsters, but he decided to hit me where it hurts instead. You got some good employees, Arkride. Make sure you take care of them. He's right. Where I can make it through what's ahead is up to me and me alone. I won't give in. Not now, not ever. Like I'd be interested in asking for forgiveness. Now I'm gonna keep walking my own path. Don't care what gets in my way. So what was it you two are trying to do here? I mean, you didn't even put any bait in your hook. How are you supposed to catch any fish? Actually, we're not trying to. You see, this is a technique our master taught us that helps focus the mind. Simply dropping the fishing line into the water is enough to let you calm your heart and face your inner self. Been a while since I've done it myself, so I figured I'd give it a spin for old time's sake. But of course, my fellow Divine Blade was one step ahead of me. Surprised you're taking part. Can't say you ever struck me as the type to do something so quiet. And what can I say? Sometimes the mood just strikes, you know? There's no deep meaning to it or anything. Just kind of felt like it might help prepare me for tomorrow. Guessing you felt the same. Essentially, yeah. Continue keeping each other company then. It's not every day I get to do this with a fellow disciple after all. Sure, of course. I wish you guys would just fish like normal people. I wanted to eat some fish burgers. I think you're missing a point here. Fishing but with the goal of not actually catching any fish. Sometimes I just don't understand humans. And now all this fish talk has me hungry again. Air fishing, huh? Talk about some serious brain training. Maybe I'll stick around, kick back with a drink or two. Sometimes quiet nights like this are just what the doctor ordered, you know? Now that I think about it, Shizen and I have fought nearly every time our paths have crossed. You only crossed paths 2 times. I'm glad I got the opportunity to do something relaxing for a change. You really do have a big heart, Rean. I can see why Master thinks so highly of you. This baitless fishing thing is a technique my master taught me a long time ago. It's a good way to train your focus. Oh, but sometimes fish will just jump onto my hook anyway. Not sure why. She's extraordinary as ever, I see.
Search time.
New divine angler. Well, that reminds me, I've been hoping to catch Sacred Journey at the theater in Basel recently, but unfortunately they weren't actually offering any screenings for it. Yeah, lineups can change from theater to theater, sadly. Well, why not just have... wait, is it possible to set up a theater in the Grim Garten, or would it cost them money somehow? I don't know. You know, I actually had a lot of fun with that movie. Not every day I get cast roles like Barbara. Now it feels like playing her broke new ground for me. Caught that one the other day, actually. Wasn't bad. Felt like it had some real heart to it. Personally, I've been wanting to see Crimson Fist. Oh, practically everyone in the film community is talking about that one. Gotta say, Nina played that role to a T. Oh, now I want to watch it too. Wonder if there's a way to set up a showing in VR. Can you even imagine how revolutionary that would be? You'd watch movies with people entire nations away. Oh, I guess I wasn't the only one thinking that. Would be neat for sure. Maybe they'll figure out the tech for it in the future. The director actually recommended Sacred Journey to me the other day, so I figured, why not give it a shot? Wasn't a bad watch, and man, that sister had some real guts too. We'd love to see a flick like that again. It would be nice to see Orwell film culture spread to Empire and Crossbow someday. It's just there are so many films I like to watch with Juna and Milliam. Man, could talk about movies all day if you let me. Would be nice to do a screening in VR someday. I saw Free Point Heat not too long ago. Nina Fenley's in that one too. Her range is just incredible. Yeah, no kidding. Told me to rush over to Anchorville as soon as I heard news of Vestige's presence in the area, but unfortunately it seems dealing with the fallout from what happened in the capital is going to take longer than we thought. My employer has me elsewhere at the moment as well, though I've been hoping to help out with what's happening in Jude's hometown. We appreciate the concern, but don't worry yourselves too much over the matter. I'm sure we'll manage just fine. After all, helping people with complicated matters is what Arkride Solutions is all about. Agnes, well, just make sure you don't push yourselves too hard, alright? And keep an eye on Van, please. I'll be able to rest much easier knowing someone's keeping him in line. Hey! Leave it to me. I worry how the Vestige's presence in Anchorville could affect Fonderon and the others. I wish I could join them, but I suppose for now I'll leave that to you. Please take care of out there. Let's give her all out there, Van. For our friends and for all the people of the Republic. Agnes has grown so strong, hasn't she? Now I can even trust her with you. Make sure you support her in turn, Van, alright? Like you even need to ask. Oh, that smells fantastic, Fee, and so soothing too. What kind of tea is it? Chamomile, trying to keep a few bags on hand for nerves, you know? Thought it might help brew a cup or two for you guys. You've been looking pretty worried lately. I'm sure us not being able to talk about things isn't exactly helping. Well, your concern is definitely appreciated. You know, this actually kind of brings me back. Gran used to make tea for me when I couldn't sleep as a kid. QT. Look, I know things are rough in the real world right now, but there's no point in losing sleep over it, okay? So let's take this moment to rest together while we still can. Actually, I do feel like I managed to calm down a bit. Thanks, P. Got nothing to thank me for. I feel so awful about this. I mean, in just a couple hours we'll be... But there won't be any bad endings while S and I are around. Not on our watch. No, I was actually in Forest Gardening Club back in the day. Still like to grow things in my free time. I know we're all busy and on edge, but I think everyone needs a briefer once in a while, you know? You two are quite adept at this game. I can say the same to both of you, Mr. Balthazar, Mr. Vofek. Man, this is hard. My brain's not made for stuff like this. So you say, and yet you're picking up victories by waiting for the optimal opportunity to strike. It's clear that military achievement is not the only trait that decides S-rank aptitude. Oh, please, there's no need for flattery here. Oh, and you can stop acting like you're struggling now. I can tell you're just trying to get info out of us through small talk. Well, I won't deny that I hope to learn something of use from you two. Here, why don't we set aside the probing questions for a moment so we can focus on settling this game of ours. Oh, Mr. Arkride, would you care to? No, I'll pass. Not looking to wear myself out any more than I already have. Never been all that good of head games, honestly, but I guess the time will make anyone a sly dog. And at least with something like this, I can get the best of both worlds. Fun and info. My, such excellent poker faces. Well, since we're the opportunity, why not revel in a bit of a challenge too? Started this game of bridge with the intention of getting us all to relax. I didn't expect us to get so heated over it. At first I chose to ignore the probing questions, but perhaps it would be best if we focus on the game and the game alone. In the past, I've joined Swin the artists for the occasional card game or two. For fun, of course. However, this group is much more difficult to play against. A challenge I'll enjoy, I expect. So you're an avid radio listener as well, Mr. Beauregard. I am indeed. I find it a near indispensable form of entertainment, truthfully, particularly when I'm out camping or on road trips. Weather and traffic reports are my usual go-tos, but I've been known to partake in the occasional talk show and music program as well. During my travels in the Empire, I'd even tune into Abend Time too. Oh yes, a show that second linguist likes to broadcast from Trista, yes? Actually, I'd love to know your thoughts on that matter, Mrs. Amand, considering she's still active in the society, I mean. Well, as I see it, the two are largely unrelated to one another. The show's simply a hobby of hers, after all. By the way, on a separate note, I also happened to listen to that show you were on prior to the war, Miss Herschel. A special on working woman. I must say, it made for quite the interesting listen while I was recuperating. Well, I mean, I'm honored to hear you speak so highly of it, but how do you even manage to catch that episode? I was only on it once. I get a feeling she's going to end up listening to the show I was on earlier today. That's a little embarrassing. Radios pair particularly well with road trips and camping excursions. I listen to the radio quite often on my travels across the continent. In this age of ever advancing technology, however, I can only hope their relevance keeps for years to come. It seems the second Anguis is still running that little radio show of hers, if only on occasion. The Anguis certainly are a free-thinking bunch. The Empire actually has quite the robust radio culture, even though I've been on a show before. I never expected Mr. Burgard to listen to it, though. But I'm so embarrassed.
How may I help you?
New fishing spot adds a fishing simulator.
The Grim Arena, then.
There's no new challenge battles. Okay, should be a new domain.
Onwards! The adventure begins!
Yeah, I need to kill a certain amount of palms here.
The shackled hero sets out.
Question is, how easy will they make that? Attack free. Whoa, that's an actual really good treasure. What?
The adventure begins. Loot secured. The shackled hero sets out.
Oh, I can take on 3 palms in a row.
There are so many of them! Look out!
Now's the time to boost.
Go all in on her.
Prepare.
Don't bother.
Boost gauge.
Damn, they're strong to survive all that shit.
You get yours.
Some extra.
Nice. Moving on up. No big deal. I can't get complacent.
The view always changes the higher I get.
Where to
I
now?
really wish they dropped more U materials as I get further.
There are so many of them! Look out!
Now's an ideal time for a boost.
Push it to the limit. Here to help.
Activate skill.
Think you can break
Boost
this?
gauge up.
Van?
Push it to the limit. Go at it full force.
Okay, this new garden area actually looks a lot like when the end game, the post game ones, huh? Post game from Daybreak 2.
Let's begin.
Slice you up!
There.
Hitting your hardest attack.
Press aside!
They flinched.
Let it flow! Let it flow! Get down! Let it flow! Let it flow!
Wait, am I actually infiniting them?
Press aside!
We've got the upper hand.
Huh. Seems even seems Shizuno can do the infinite stun trick. But I didn't really give her much EP to work with either, so maybe that's not such a good idea. Might want to think of a different character to use that strat with.
Go at it full force.
Activate skill.
Flutter about. Oni Kagura.
Jim all amped up!
Okay. Let's see, let's grab this chest. Memento Orb 7. Okay, with that I should be able to just continue on to the... and get to the boss, huh? Yeah.
Exactly who I thought it'd be. Getting real tired of fate making us run into each other.
And his choice of partner makes this all the more irritating. I suppose we may as well say hello.
Walter, in the Fool 2. Here we go, so you two are the 7th Domain's Guardians, huh? Not much of a shock, really, seeing as most everyone else has already made an appearance.
The professor had an empty slot to fill. Wouldn't take no for an answer either. Shit, though. Through Divine Blades, martial artists repping all 3 great schools, a trio of dominions, and Yin herself? Talk about a full house.
I heard Harwood crawled out of his hole too. A bit overkill on his part, maybe. Which reminds me, kudos to you for managing to outsmart him. I'd also like to volunteer my thoughts on the newest model of... Actually, scratch that. Wouldn't want to spoil anybody now, would we?
Well, gee, ain't you a thoughtful one? Jog my memory, did we run into Bobby Bellboy here somewhere before? You must have had an encounter with him in Farbad. Newest model. Oh, that's right. Ship Zero was rolled out only recently.
Well, unlike the professor and Lil Missy, I've got no interest in flapping my gums. So let's get this kill fest on the road already. Hell, I'd be game to take you all on at once.
This man, he's infamous among shadier circles as a ravenous wolf. Yeah, fine with me. Knocking some dumb old hothead down a peg sounds like my kind of fun. My father mentioned fighting him face to face.
Now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This all has to stay within the bounds of the game, remember? I'll join the production too, but not as a cast member. With the Demon Lord's castle as our backdrop, I can up the thrill factor far better as a stagehand.
What? Skeleton Horde. They're like the ones that show up in the garden, only way stronger. So they are. How very true to form.
No one ever tell you that less is more?
Don't be such a sourpuss. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, gather round.
Wait, I think I forgot to switch out Catra's arch driver.
Deep in the demonic castle lost to the mad professor's clutches, a ferocious LOUP-GAROU obstructs its 7th domain. With undead legion in tow, he draws near, poised to devour all. What fate will befall our intrepid heroes now?
We quit with the dramatic narration. Still respawn routine detected. Be vigilant of enemy revitalizations and resummonings.
So be it. I'll take this opportunity to give you your just desserts for that illusory coup, Walter.
What? But he was the good guy in that situation.
Ha! Come try it, Jin. Once I'm done chowing down, there won't be a scrap left of you.
It's a guardian. Beginning analysis. Life is a roller coaster. Tragic comedy.
Not bad.
Bingo.
You get yours.
The fool arrives with bells on.
Activating Gordius Guard.
We have the advantage. Press it.
Okay, I'm just gonna do this to activate your S-Craft.
Got you covered. Take flight. Arc Raven.
Let's howl under the moon, baby.
Seems the wolf is out in full force tonight. Hope one of you has some silver bullets on hand.
Don't worry. These fists are all I need to put that mangy mutt down. Get your head in the game.
Preparations are complete.
Settle it, George. That's not all.
Certain arts will be more potent.
Pull out all the stops.
Mobius code?
Just say the word.
Here we go. There.
Make it count.
Round them all up! Round them all up!
Push it to the limit.
Take
Let's
this!
rock.
Certain arts will work best.
So many choices, so little time.
This is not good.
Rise from the grave and... You know, I thought this the last time we met, but you've gotten even edgier than you were back in Phantasma.
That's rich coming from a twisted planet. Wait, can everyone stop bringing up my past for one damn second?
Turn 15.
Certain arts will be more potent.
So many choices, so little time.
Activating Sharp Command!
My
Thanks.
gratitude.
I have your plate covered.
Certain arts will initiating drive.
Okay!
There!
Here goes!
Have some more!
Allow me.
In I go.
Oh, finally making some progress.
A shard boost would work wonders here.
So many choices, so little
Certain
time.
arts will work best.
Make it count. Push it to the limit.
My cue. Bleed through!
Thanks.
You're finished. Try and reach me.
Here's my chance.
Use Phantasma here.
Have the advantage.
Certain art initiating drive.
There!
Got to come! Have some more!
Allow me.
I won't let this chance slip.
A shard boost would work wonders here.
The fool arrives with bells on.
Are you prepared?
Make it count.
I'll handle this.
You would challenge a nameless rook.
Victory or nothing!
So be it. Let the duel commence.
Disperse! Try and reach
Boost
me.
gauge
Not
limiter
through yet.
removed.
Didn't do as much as I hoped.
Make it count.
I'll handle this.
My cue. Bleed through!
Thanks.
Try and reach me. At your will.
The fool arrives with bells on.
Certain arts will be more potent.
Push it to the limit. This is it.
Activating Sharp Command.
My
Thanks.
gratitude.
Initiating drive.
There.
Got to come! Have some more!
Allow me.
Too slow!
I won't lose.
Use Phantasma.
Push it to the limit.
Certain initiating drive.
Push it to the limit.
I'll handle this.
Forward. Bleed through!
Thanks.
Try and reach me.
Take this.
There.
Lending aid.
Allow me.
Not enough turns, man.
You kids sure know how to keep things exciting. Crap.
This freak's just getting more into it now.
He's combined multiple martial arts forms into one. I can't believe it.
In the game.
The fool arrives with bells on! Transmitting!
Right behind you.
Make it count!
Forward. Bleed through!
Thanks!
Try and reach me.
Bingo!
My blade is yours.
So many choices, so
God damn it, I really do not like how everything got delayed so bad.
Make it count!
Go full throttle! ZOC, activate!
Push it to the limit.
Radiant Sunray.
Advantage. Press it.
I'll cover you!
Son of a... Here it comes! Radiant Sunray!
Boost gauge limiter removed! Activating Shard Command!
By
Thanks.
gratitude. You have the advantage. Press it.
Socia Ray.
Certain arts will be more potent. Allow me!
Wings? Drive them out! Here and now!
Lie by me!
Now!
Sucker!
Follow up!
32. Oh, it's not good.
You have the advantage. Press it.
So many choices, so little time.
All in. You're out of luck. Stay with it.
Lie by me!
Gotcha.
Have some more!
Guarding up.
Let me chip in.
Okay. It's almost dead. This works. I can actually get the 40 turn thing.
Choices, so little time.
Please work, please.
My cue.
Bleed through!
Thanks.
Keep it long.
Hell yeah!
Oh, that was close. I didn't think I'd make the turn limit.
Finish. Try and reach me. Not enough. Give me more.
That's how it goes. Nice. Leveled up.
I leveled up.
Impressively done. You can feel the heat even from here. And it goes to show how much blood and sweat they put into themselves.
Well, there's a buzzkill. Seems that was just enough to net you the win. I was hoping to squeeze a little more fun out, but we'll just have to leave it at that for now.
No matter how real it feels, this place ain't no death trap. Just a watered-down sham of one.
Hey, you already went to the trouble of coming here. Least you can do is leave us with one piece of intel. I concur. A complimentary preview of what you have in store tomorrow, for instance.
Always scrambling to come out on top. How's this, then? Tomorrow is the last effective day of the bilateral non-intervention pact between the Society and the Presidential Office. So as far as that goes, I don't plan on making any moves in particular.
President Gramhart's agreement with Ouroboros. So the rumors really were true. The question is what exactly they're mutually staying out of. There's different circuses, same clowns. So many disparate agendas in the mix. Clarity on the matter is at something of a premium.
Little side note. I'm as off the leash and left to my own devices as Lucrezia is. So a few of you just might end up clashing against me someplace or another. Best be ready to go all the way when the big moment arrives.
Oh, can we just not and say we did? No offense, but I'd rather stay as far away from you as possible for the rest of my life. I see, so he too is...
All told, the professor seems to be losing sleep toiling around the clock backstage. So keep the codger company tomorrow, won't you? Provided it doesn't interfere with things front stage.
Catch you later. We'll brawl till we drop in the real world next time.
Guardians vanquished. Grim Garten, 7th domain. Liberation secured.
Hey, she's not got it.
I had a great time.
Oh, I can't believe I made it 40 turns. It's difficult because the skeletons, they don't do much damage, but they can eat up all the turns you need. Well, win's a win.
What have we here?
Okay, 5th domain.
Get ready. This enemy's tough.
Game just won't let me have the first turn. Oh.
Go all in, pedal to the metal.
Got you covered.
Surge. Let's do it.
Activating Shark Command.
Thanks.
Try ultimate. Try rally throttle.
Coming right up.
Gunning it to the max. Let it rip.
Sweet dreams.
Guarding up.
Boost gauge enhanced.
Oh, it's buffing.
My move now. Time for a new look.
I'll back you up. Round them all up.
Make it count.
Falling roar, beat down. Okay.
Take this.
You're gone! Got you! You're screwed now!
All right. Boost gauge.
That removes some of them. Quatre's never gonna get a turn at this rate, huh?
Art should really hurt.
Make it count.
Okay, this should still work.
Some art should really hurt. One skill coming right up.
Shred him up. Deadly cross.
Have some more!
Guarding up. Rufus.
Bring them to heel with the ZOC.
Time to make a reprisal. Here's a lesson they won't forget.
Here I go.
Certain arts will work best.
Make it count.
Certain arts will work best. Activating Shark Command.
My gratitude.
Initiating drive.
In I go.
Okay. Let's take advantage of the chain effect.
I'll handle this.
You would challenge a nameless rook.
Victory or nothing!
So be it. Let the duel commence.
Disperse! Try and reach
Boost
me.
gauge limiter removed.
Oh no.
Here's my chance.
About time you got your fucking turn.
You have the advantage. Press it.
Maximum output. Push it to the limit. Mobius. I'm going. There.
Got you covered. Have some more.
Allow me.
Let's do it!
As your resonance.
You have the advantage. Press it.
Make it count.
Some art should really hurt.
Surge!
Get going, Dan! Activating Shard Command!
My
Thanks.
gratitude.
You have the advantage. Press it.
Okay, like this.
To the limit.
Catch my drift!
Be gone! Checks!
Here's my chance.
Use Phantasma here.
Initiating drive. Make it count.
Full Eater.
Certain arts will work best.
Push it to the limit.
I'll handle this.
Forward. Bleed through!
Thanks.
Try and reach me.
Pro!
Some art should really hurt.
You have the advantage. Press it.
Crushing Veil.
Zypha activate. There!
There.
Let's rock!
Allow me.
Done? Okay.
I'm going.
Go see a Ray.
You have the advantage.
Certain arts allow me.
Follow up.
Hell yeah!
Now.
Sucker!
Okay, that wasn't too bad.
Acceptable.
We're reaching level 5. Okay.
Living up to the hype.
Use Phantasma. Now I don't have to rely on Kaitos for it.
Reward deposited.
Hell yeah! Good job, team!
No hard feelings.
Meeting of the Zemurian Mines. "14 years ago, an international meeting known as the Pan-Zemurian Intellectual Forum was held. It was organized by an NGO called the International Cooperation Organization, the ICO. Despite being new, they attracted many notable attendees. All three of Epstein's disciples joined: Professor Russell of Liberal, Professor Schmidt of Urbonia, and Professor Hamilton of Calvard. Also in attendance were Dean Collins, an accomplished scholar from Liberal, and Mr. Alfred Herschel, director of Urbonia's Imperial Museum. The conference also attracted numerous experts from across the fields of both the humanities and the sciences. Its goal was an open discussion on how developing technology and international relations would affect Zemuria in the years to come. However, the event didn't conclude without some amount of drama.
I can't believe you'd have the audacity to propose such a thing, Gerhard. Were you not satisfied by all the orbital tanks you've made? Or the new line of heavy tanks you're already developing?
You've no grounds to criticize me for that, Russell. Or are you going to claim you weren't the first one to militarize airships? What's more, I'm told you're working with the Foundation on your own radical new airship design. Not that I expect it to amount to much.
Professor Russell, Professor Schmidt, please let us get back to the matter at hand. I'm sure both your countries have their reasons, but this is neither the time nor the place for such things.
Agreed. It's important that we discuss these matters from a place of understanding, or rather from a place of wisdom. Otherwise, we risk finding ourselves at the mercy of an increasingly tempestuous world.
Yes, we mustn't lose sight of the most important thing here. Humanity as a whole. Just as the stars shift about the heavens, so too do the hearts of men. The foundation we sit upon will always remain the same.
Ah, yes, you're both right. No matter how much technology may evolve, we must never forget that its ultimate goal is in service to humanity.
On that, at least, we agree. However, the technological singularity will arrive before long. Though it's not ready for practical application just yet, orbital computation is clearly one of the fastest developing fields in technology right now.
On top of that, networking technology will undoubtedly begin to connect cities and even the entire continent. When that happens, it will change not only society, but how people live. All the more reason we need to be clear on the purpose behind our work.
I agree. I'm sure there will come a time when we'll have to ask ourselves all over again. What is man?
An important question. Not only from a philosophical perspective, but also from a socio-political one. I suggest we revisit the topic this afternoon.
What utter foolishness! Why can't you see that shackling yourselves to such tepid ideas will only hinder true progress?
So he really... wait, does that mean he was an Epstein disciple as well?
The singularity. We've no need to sit here wringing our hands over it. What we should be doing is hastening its arrival. The artificial intelligence born from such potential could easily evolve on its own to reach a level of knowledge on par with the goddess. And if we humans are swallowed up by it, that simply means we were never worthy in the first place, now doesn't it?
What are you saying?
How dare you?
You certainly have some interesting insights. Just who are you?
The man whose knowledge rivaled that of Epstein's three disciples tried to argue with the attendees despite the organizers' attempts to remove him. As he continued to lob spurious claims, the group brought up reasonable arguments to counter each one. Eventually, after a strong reprimanding from security, the man clicked his tongue in irritation and let out one last outburst before he left.
Fine then. Continue your pointless discussion. Talk all you like. Everything will play out just as Professor Epstein intended. Until you realize that, you'll just be going around in circles.
Then, having withdrawn from the debate, the mysterious man seemingly vanished in a split second while the security guard was distracted. The forum was a great success and led to many fruitful discussions. Despite being a one-time event, its impact was felt far and wide. However, the identity of the strange man was never determined. As such, his statements were stricken from the record. Meaning of the Zemurian mind's end. Wait, that means those three... They weren't previously acquainted with Novartis? They only met him just that one time? And maybe through... maybe through all the Ouroboros Skype sessions? That's it? I thought he would have been someone from their past, or maybe a classmate of theirs or something, but I guess not. Didn't seem to treat him like a true acquaintance. Right, before I forget, I better upload this Mersoi chocolate.
Alright, I'll put it on the blog.
I'll leave it to you.
This chocolate ganache cake is sweet and rich with an optimal touch of bitter. Being a bar offering, one could consider it more mature, well-suited to poignant life reflections. Hey, got here before you. Man, it's a crying shame this place doesn't serve alcohol. Oh no, where will we do? Anyway, how's it going, you guys? Thanks for making the trek from Farbad. Was pretty surprised hearing you two were coming all the way out here. What, you squander all your mirror at Farbad's casino and come to beg for more? I'm not that shameless. Ugh, cheeky lol. So we stumbled upon some fascinating pieces of intel, fresh off the grapevine in Farbad. Seemed related to what you guys are looking into, so we thought we'd come pass it on. Oh? Let's hear it. So there's a strong possibility that Age we found underneath the hospital was sent from Farbad after all. Yeah, the likelihood is pretty high. A little while ago, we got word that an unmarked shipment was sent from somewhere around the Farbad area via a roundabout route. It was also thoroughly covered up. We have no idea what was even the shipment, let alone who sent it. We had our feelers out because of an unrelated investigation, so it was just a coincidence that we happened to pick up on this. So I can't believe it was connected to that 80 group. And Hamilton's involved too. I know, and somehow it got boosted by the white replica too. It turned back to green after everything was said and done, but I never thought I could do something like that. If only we could have relayed this to you sooner. No, even if we had. Seems there's something else that's bugging you guys. You could say that. That Age was apparently something Almada ferreted out and used for her own nefarious ends. The CID and Alzheimer's royal family thoroughly suppressed reports on the discovery of the drug's ingredients. These people know of it and are using it like Almada did. Just who the hell are these people? You know what? That's a good point. How do they know about it? I feel like those masked people know way more about what's going on behind the scenes than they should. Incidentally, drug refinement and ingredient extraction aren't easy processes to replicate. But clearly they have some means of accomplishing it. They definitely have some backdoor dealings going on, that's for sure. You guys look like you're running again on the action. Mind if we rely on those keen informant senses of yours? Anytime, you can leave it to us. We've heard about what you guys are looking into too. We'll also be sharing what we learned with Burmai as we continue investigating stuff on our end. If we catch anything in our net, we'll be sure to share our spoils. Gotta swap intel with Burmai and keep looking into things on my end. Just as soon as I grab myself a drink at Shino's. A non-alcoholic drink, you mean? Yes, ma'am. Frances went to the hospital to take care of things there. I wanted to go with her, but, look, I don't mean anything by it. I just want to hurry up and become a proper officer so I can help her out. I respect Frances from the bottom of my heart. Even though I'm really awkward, she still took the time out of her busy schedule to teach me how to do my job. I just want to become a proper police officer so that I can help her out, that's all. It's looking like we'll have 20 more participants than expected during tomorrow's ceremony. Not to mention we got official notice from the presidential office about the military exercise. Man, it's looking more like overtime tonight. I'll do my best. Hey, City Hall's closing for today. We're only still here to prep for tomorrow. If you need any paperwork handled, then come back another time. To be perfectly honest with you, Mayor Mason's staking everything on tomorrow's ceremony. Which means we're insanely busy. What can you do? Oh me, we meet again. Seriously, you're still in Anchorville after all that? I've got some time until the night train leaves for the capital, you see. Figure I'd check out one of the big film swings so I could have something to talk about. Human Game and Cheerstar are both worth watching. But since they're showing Wolves Requiem, I should watch it. I missed it initially, you know. I've been mighty curious about Nia's performance in the leading role. It almost sounds like he's not talking about the movie. But about the Saintess. Just don't get too so absorbed you end up missing your train. I'll board a train back to the capital after I watch Wolves Requiem. I said all I need to say tonight. The rest is up to you. I must not remember who I've seen every movie with. I show classic films tonight, and tonight's is Wolves Requiem. It's the film that shows just what Nia Finley is made of, when she truly came into her own. In the behind-the-scenes commentary, she mentioned that she cited the way Judith handles character building. It shows. Okay, Risette and Quatre are good to see this movie. Let's do it. A world that's with fully developed cybernetics technology that's ruled by corporations. Knowing Marduk, I can't say with certainty that that's outside the realm of possibility. The plot gives me some mixed feelings. I only remember Marduk would zero in on that part over all the ninja stuff. Well, as a company insider of sorts myself, I understand why you feel that way, honestly. A society entirely under the thumb of corporations is a dangerous endeavor, particularly because we have no precedent for it. While my concern may be unfounded, I can only pray that Marduk doesn't go down that path. Well, if I'm being honest, I doubt this movie's producers thought that long and hard about it. A unique-looking city dominated by a corporation outfitted with advanced information technology. I'm actually surprised they went all in on the cyberpunk aesthetic. That's a subgenre of sci-fi, in case you didn't know. Oh, so that's what it's called. I'm no stranger to sci-fi, but cyberpunk's a new one to me. Seems like the genre's become way more diverse in the past couple years. Definitely, it's almost like the faster technology improves, the more topics there are for sci-fi stories to tackle. Cyberpunk is just the most recent expression of that. Talking about this makes me wonder what's next. Space movies, maybe? Probably. From the sound of it, the space program has inspired a bunch of screenwriters and they're experimenting with new ideas. At any rate, this movie and other such genre blends are making me excited to see where the sci-fi genre goes from here. Corporation dominated, huh? Having finished their break, Rean and the others resumed their work. Oh, Grandma, you really didn't need to come and get me. Well, I just wanted to see you as soon as possible, my dear. Come along now, let's hurry home and have dinner. I made all my favorites. Hooray, love your cooking. Just don't push yourself too hard, okay? I know, you surely are such a kind girl, Isla. Wait, it's Arkride Solutions from the capital. Yo, remember we took on your request to get you to Anchorville. You're the woman who works at Iota, though you seem different from how you are at the store. Yeah, so it's all just an act in front of the customers, eh? Come on, don't be like that. Yeah, guys, can you lay off our old client? Haha. They're the ones from the earlier, so they know... Isla? I don't know how they met, but I'm glad they seem so friendly. My son and his wife are busy right now. It's been a while, but I'll finally get to enjoy some quality time with Isla. And I'm going to spoil her rotten. Grandma's gotten a lot better, so she's been temporarily discharged from the hospital. She's definitely getting older, so it'll probably be pretty hard for her to get discharged permanently. So I want to be with her as much as possible. I'm really glad I came home. I did rounds in the city and didn't see any signs of those masked guys. At least there hasn't been any trouble so far. But now that we know they're operating in the city, we can't let our guards down. Let's keep our eyes and ears open while we wait for Albus and the others to finish their investigation. I guess that's all we can do for now. So I'm concerned that Heiwa is getting info from another source. It does seem that way. They sent folks to Anchorville even before the cops did. Even if that wasn't the case, they've been making moves in Longport. Still been making moves in Longport. And they also seem to be going after Hamilton. I don't think it's just because some of them have gotten mixed up with the mask. I wonder if it's related to that masked Gecko user. God, what do they know that we don't? We're keeping an eye on the city while Albus and the others investigate things at the hospital. I want to believe things will be okay since we have Xiaoling, Kazan, and Lahad there. But I don't think manpower alone is going to solve this situation. Still, just knowing that something is going on here in Anchorville is a step forward. I was called here because of Heiwa's presence, and because of one of the masked people practices the Gekka style. Whatever the reason, I'm a bracer. I always do whatever I can. It's time to show my skills as a Gekka practitioner, and the results of my training in Le Mans.
Beginning search.
The shopping district, Kelvin Financial Bank, the hospital. I've seen it all. Already seen it all. The city isn't very big. Well, the Elba Company's logistics center just outside the city limits is pretty impressive. Is it worth buying land here in Anchorville or not? This cocktail sure is delicious. Apparently they're collaborating with someone. Is this a limited product? Looks like they've got another one too. Maybe I'll give it a try. I see, so you're no longer hoping for anything more between you and Carol. Yeah, I want her to be happy after all. And besides, I have something to devote myself to now. I don't have any more regrets. Really? I'm glad you're finally moving forward. All I've ever wanted was for you to keep smiling. Jess, there's actually something I've been meaning to say to you about what you told me back then. I've been thinking things over, and I was genuinely happy when you told me you loved me. That was someone special to you. I don't know if I can ever truly respond to your feelings, but I was touched. Raymond, you don't need to force yourself. All I want is for you to be happy. Hearing what you said just now is more than enough for me. I'm glad I fell in love with you, Raymond. Come on, man. You're gonna make me blush. But you know, I'm really glad to hear you being so positive. So you came out, huh? Yes, but only to my manager and the members of the staff I'm close to. To be honest, I was expecting the worst, but I knew it was something I couldn't avoid if I wanted to move forward. And when I came out to them, they accepted me for who I am. I felt like I finally put down the heavy burden I'd been carrying with me all this time. Really? Huh, you sure are amazing, Jess. I knew you'd find the courage to move forward. It really means a lot to hear you say that. I guess it's just more evidence that I made the right decision. I don't know what will happen from here on out, but I know that one day I'll find my future. It's a feeling I can't deny. It's probably not my place to say this, but I'm glad you've been able to move on. As your best friend, it's a relief. Thanks, and don't worry, I'll stay the course so that I don't betray your feelings. It's weird, you know, getting to speak with Jess normally, even knowing how he feels about me. It makes me happy to know how he feels about me, and I do think of him as my best friend. Which is why I don't want to lie to him. I want him to face him properly. I'm glad he was able to understand that. And he hasn't changed at all, still so earnest. I really am glad I fell in love with him, and that I'm still his best friend. All I ask is how he keeps moving forward. People are really enjoying my collab cocktails. Times like these that make me glad I became a bartender. It is such a lovely city. It has a cozy vibe that soothes the soul. It's the same atmosphere I strive for with my bar. Isn't that funny?
Hello.
Tiramisu Royale. Specialty drink of Shino's made in collaboration with La Nuit de Chat Noir. Interest, government bonds, Z. Crap, I've been racking my brain so long. Crump fell asleep. It's already closing time. I need to hurry and get him home. I couldn't make a decision today either, but at least I got to see how dependable Crumb has become. I say it was worth it. Crumb is incredibly sharp, you see, so I'm always counting on him. But sometimes he just nods off like he's got an empty battery. I don't know if it's because he thinks too much or what. When he gets like this, he won't move a muscle. I always gotta carry him home. Huh. See? Oh, my apologies. We're only open until 7 p.m. You're welcome to buy some novelties, but the teller windows are closed. Oh, if you have some business with our vice president, then please head to the second floor. I'm surprised there's no mandatory event with him. Things are not just the way we expected. Contact everyone. Yes, even him. It's time to make a decision. Yes, sir. Old Man Fawn, things seem pretty hectic. We have confirmed the presence of the Vestiges here, so yes, things are pretty hectic. But thanks to all of your hard work, I'll finally be able to do what I must. Just like you to keep things big. Is it safe to assume your arrangement from this afternoon is still in effect? Yes, don't worry, we won't get in your way. However, the time is almost here. Be careful, Aaron. Of course. It's about Hamilton. Thanks to all of your hard work, I'll finally be able to do what I must. The time has almost come. Be careful, Aaron. I have done what I can for our believers, but what will happen to us now that the saint has been recognized formally? Do you have business here? It doesn't look like you've come to make a confession. If you have no reason to be here, then I suggest that you hurry home. Sometimes there are those who fail to change, no matter how many times they spread the word of the goddess. Our mission is to guide those who fall to the path of evil, but there are some people who cannot be saved. Even so, I do not believe our actions to be in vain. It's about time to lock up. Better do the rounds outside. You're always right in time. Personally, I think it'd do you a lot of good if you loosen up a little. I think not. As a man of the clergy, I must always set an example. I could hardly consider myself an adult if I was loose with the time or the rules. Oh, Leon, you really are such a serious man. I wonder if he thinks of Judith as something of a rival. I know he respects how hard she works, but... What is this, Sister Uria? You keep staring at me. It was nothing at all. Leon's wanted to join the clergy ever since he was little. Once he graduated from Sunday school, he studied in the holy city of Arteria and finally became a priest. He struggles with being honest with himself, but he's more than capable of recognizing the good in those around him. Simply a matter of course for a clergyman to be timely and abide by the rules. For custom, let us once again offer our prayers of gratitude to the goddess. Alright, I've loaded up on the logistics center, so I'm just about good to go. Once I've had dinner, it'll be time to do a late night round trip drive to Eurasian. Then tomorrow I'll be able to sit back, relax, and catch a rocket launch stream here in Anchorville. Backups arrived and they're already on the move. Even if it won't be until tomorrow, it's reassuring that you're coming as well. I surely appreciate it. Guess that takes care of that, huh? In that case, we just have to hold down the fort until then. Now that means Egypt's going to be undermanned during a critical time. Yes, Hazel and Zin have already discussed that particular issue with me. It may create a temporary delay in response times, but I don't think we need to worry about the capital. For real? Well, that's a relief. Well, there were a few conditions that came with this exchange, but as the saying goes, you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. Hey, sorry to barge in like this. I was hoping we could do a little interval swap, and no secret keeping here. Is that ultimate keeper of secrets? Wait, are you one of the bracers from Edith? Yeah, with the ongoing crisis in Anchorville, they sent me here as backup. In my case, I'm on loan from the Long Light branch, but I was originally meant to help the Edith folks. That's not important, though. I heard you exposed a dirty little secret tucked away in the hospital's underground, Spriggan. I imagine you must have a great deal of interesting things to share, given your recent trials. I'd be also happy to listen to anything you're willing to tell me, and I can offer some of our own info in return. And that about sums up what happened in the belly of the underground facility. Though, FYI, the whole organic nanomachine biz is still just a working theory at this point. Well, that helps with a few things in perspective. I appreciate you informing us of this, Mr. Arkride. As for us, we're currently summoning some of the most proficient bracers from the capital and other places. Our joint investigation of the police regarding the hospital is also making headway, and the police are also calling in considerable reinforcements. Now that we've confirmed the group is operating in the city, it's no surprise that the police are gearing up big time. Wow, allocating so many resources is a fairly momentous decision. But wait, wasn't support being sent to the capital from here just a few days ago? I can't believe you'd bring so many bracers here at a time like this. Don't worry, I don't believe there's any need for concern. In any event, the guild is making the final deployment preparations in advance of the launch tomorrow. The timing of many things appears to be lining up quite well. Huh? Either way, since we can't rely on Zin, I think this is the best contingency plan we've got. Wait, what's going on with Zin? Is he being occupied with something? I don't have the full story myself, just bits and pieces. We only know the guild HQ in Le Mans decided to send him elsewhere, so I imagine he's en route to his destination as we speak. When the other protagonists. That means Elaine's the only well-known bracer in Edith right now. Maybe these are conditions of exchange Legao mentioned a minute ago. Okay, cool, thanks for bringing us up to speed. Seems like there will be a lot of familiar faces among the fresh batch of bracers that's on the way. That'll make things easier. It's true that you guys have come in clutch for everyone in atypical scenarios like this one. In that way, I'm glad we have you here lending us a hand, and a fist or two if need be. Not to mention your invaluable intelligence. To that end, you have our thanks for what you've given us today. I apologize that we cannot offer something of equivalent value in return. Now, getting a lowdown on the guild's situation is a fair trade. Looking forward to doing business with you in the future, Mr. Former A-Ranker. Seems like you've gotten a handle on all this clerical work, Elgato. Meanwhile, you're getting stronger and stronger, Ilhad. I bet you're even tougher than I was now. When are you gonna go for that A rank? Please, I'm nowhere near that. You know all too well that bracer ranks aren't based on our strength alone. Anyway, I gotta say, it's a relief to see you're just as skilled as ever. I'm counting you to manage all of our intel and keep in contact with the other branches. Don't worry, I'm on it. I'll make sure everything is taken care of so you guys can go all out. You know, Lahad and I got to where we are side by side. We trained together when he came over from the Central East. But I digress. In any case, all of us got in touch. The investigation at the hospital is proceeding without issue. He's gotten some useful info on the underground lab, how it was used, and about the drug in question. In other words, you can trust that Mara is in good hands. Keep doing what you're doing. You know, Lahad and I got to where we are side by side. We trained together when he came over from the Central East. But I digress. In any case, all of us got in touch. The investigation at the hospital is proceeding without issue. He's gotten some useful info on the underground lab, how it was used, and about the drug in question. In other words, you can trust that Mara is in good hands, okay? Probably leave the hospital investigation at Albus & Co. I'm going to see if I can't figure out a way to track down those masked bastards with a different approach. By looking into who's been going in and out of the city, studying monsters on the outskirts, watching Heiwei's movements, let's just say there's a lot to consider. I figure I got nothing to lose from trying to track down any clues I can. Now then, our top priority is figuring out where those sketchy masked folks ran off to, right? And I'll take a look around the outskirts. I'm sure someone's already done a quick sweep. But it just so happens I'm an expert at sensing people and monsters out in nature. I'll see what turns up. We're already aware of the situation. I've been sharing intel with the capital. I'm surprised there are still facilities with ties to Almada, but it's time to accept reality. I'm going to ask our branches to look into where or not similar cases are playing out in their jurisdictions. Just got in touch with HQ in Le Mans a moment ago. Sounds like you're starting to get serious and will be handling cases across the Republic. But I find it hard to believe they would move in such force over just the uncovering of Almada facilities. Thanks for tuning in this Let's Play of Trails Beyond the Horizon. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon.